Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the video for week 9 and 10 of OCS. As you can see, we're wearing white ascot now because we faced up last weekend. So what that means is that we have more freedom to use our personal vehicle. We have the opportunity to go off post during the weekend, and we also have the freedom to do our own thing after work hours. So we just have to come back around 8 o'clock for close affirmation during the week. But after work hours, like people go to the gym, people eat out at the PX and stuff like that. And they drive their own cars just with a battle buddy or with a group of friends. So what I wanted to talk about for week 9 was the most important part of it was really the branching ceremony. So we had Labor Day weekend last weekend. And so we had a 4-day weekend, which was really nice. It gave us some time to kind of relax and connect with our friends and families and stuff like that. Some people had their spouses come over here for the 4-day weekend, so they were able to chill. They just have to be in proper battle buddy pairs. So for week 9, we had just the battle analysis remedial class. So for people that didn't pass the battle analysis that I talk about on week 7 and 8 video, for week 9, that is the opportunity for them to work with Dr. Campbell again, and then they're able to get a class on what they did wrong and what they could do better for the next battle analysis. And then another thing was we just had a little bit more classes during that week, but we also had a lot of freedom to just, relax in our rooms, clean our rooms for the upcoming inspection with the battalion commander and the command sergeant major. So on Wednesday is we had our OML meeting counseling. So what that is that you just go to the cadre and then they let you know what you scored on all the events that you did at OCS. And then they will have you write it down, and then you just have to sign the counseling if you agree with those. So fortunately for me, I ranked 23 out of 134, I think. 134, 136 last time I checked. It might be less now if I'm being honest, but it's around that ballpark. So that means I made the commandant's list, and I'm able to go home for hometown recruiting because it's the top 20% without failing anything and without any spot reports. So I'm very glad about that. I'm able to go back and just kind of spend some time with my families. And then on Thursday, the day after that, is when we did our branching ceremony. So what that is that you just go to Net Hall and they give you like an envelope, and then you open it in front of everybody. There is like a PowerPoint behind you. So the cadre will turn the PowerPoint and everybody will see what the branch you got. And then you have to open the envelope, you have to read it out loud. So for me, I got my first pick, which is AG, Adjutant General. And so you just go into the stage, and then you open the envelope and you're just going to be like, hello, this is OC Robles, Adjutant General. And then, like you go and you do the whole thing and then you go back. So they were doing a Facebook Live of this. I honestly have not seen the video. I don't know where to find it, but it's out there. So I know that they just have a video out there of us like just saying our branches. So from what the commandant explained before we got our branches is a lot of people got their first top 3 pick, which was pretty good, honestly, for our class. He said that that was one of the first time that the percentage of people that got their top 3 were very good. Now, there were some people that didn't get their first top choices, which, are very unfortunate, but I just don't know, like they they may not have like enough spots for those people. But in terms of like MI logistic branch, that was really popular. There was like a lot of MI people that got what they wanted. There's also like branch details and stuff like that, which they will explain later when you get here. But what that means is pretty much just taking like a position for a specific job that you want. So for example, if I really want AG, but I want a branch detail like infantry or armor or field artillery, I can do that first one for 3 years. So I'll be like infantry for 3 years. And then after 3 years, I'm guaranteed to have AG position. So that's what it means. So for people that want to do like infantry or stuff like that, but they want to be MI later, you can do branch detail. And they'll explain that more in detail, like I mentioned, once you get here. And then that was on Thursday is when we did the branching ceremony. We also had the branching social at the end of the day of Thursday. So we went to like the infantry bar and then we had like 2 drinks. We talked to our branch representative to see what to expect about our bollock dates and stuff like that. And then on Friday is when we did the face up. So, you know, it's the same face up as every other faces. So like from black to gold, we did the inspection. From gold to blue, we did another inspection. And from blue to white, you do another inspection with your broom. So make sure your room is clean and make sure you know the history of your branch, because they're going to ask you about that. Know their motto, know the oath of the office for like officer, and also the constitution, because the battalion commander may ask you that. Um, and that was pretty much it for week 9. It was honestly really good. It was a good week. It was really fun. If you are drinking, make sure you know you're not getting too drunk, because you may have the inspection the next day. And then for week 10, what we did the most for week 10 is just a bunch of like classroom instructions. So we did like counseling instructions, we did leadership classes and ethics. And then we did like training and management courses and how to do like OERs and stuff like that, and UCMJ. So we had a class with UCMJ with like a JAG representative, like a JAG captain. And then he was just there to talk to us about like law of armed conflict and stuff like that, and what we can do whenever we go out there like in actual war, and what we can do in accordance to like law and land warfare and rules of engagement. So that was really interesting. And then on Thursday is when we did the test for leadership and training and management, as well as UCMJ. It was good, we just pretty much took a test on all the stuff that we learned that week, and that was pretty much it. Now we are gonna have like a staff ride, which is like a kind of like a field trip, but we're gonna be running it. So we had to like learn about this prison place that is called Andersonville, outside like by Columbus, is where they like held uh like during the Civil War, where they held like prisoners there. And we just had to like learn about it. And on next week, on week 11, is when we're gonna have like the staff ride, and we're gonna kind of explain what happened there on each stop. So like if you have like 13 people in your squad, like for us, we had 13 people in our squad. So each person had their own topic, and then they will just explain that topic every time we get to like the specific stop that we have. But anyways, that's pretty much what happened for week 9 and 10. Like I mentioned, I'm really excited. We only have 2 more weeks, so I only have 1 video after this. And hopefully everything goes well. Just a tip for this time, make sure you don't get in trouble. A lot of people get in trouble around this time. Make sure you don't go off post if you're not supposed to, or like go out without a battle buddy, or just follow the rules. It's only like 2 more weeks and you're gonna gain your freedom again. Don't drink if you're not supposed to drink and stuff like that. So just be a good person, follow the rules, and everything's gonna be good. So like I mentioned, the branching was pretty good. I can make another video about how the branching worked out for in-service people, as well as O9 Sierras, as well as National Guard and Reserve and stuff like that. I can make another video on that. So you just kind of explain how like TBB works for the active duty in service, and how like branch packet works as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this video. Please share it with your friends or anyone that's interested with OCS so that they can learn more about our processes here. Bye. Have a good day.